But I'm going to show you a little tip on what I do if you had to stop on a decline and get back on your bike. Say you're continuing up the hill, so for whatever reason you had to stop, pull over, dropped your glasses or something, pick them up, you're still on a steep incline, you're going to continue to go up, got to get back on your bike. Whether you have clips or no clips, it's going to be a big pain in the butt. So I'll show you a few tips on what I do, and maybe this can help you. As you can see from that little clip I showed you, pretty much just drop off with just in a few feet. It gets really steep, you disappear and then you kind of roll back out. So that's a steep decline. Alright, if you do have to stop on a decline, you want to stop very carefully. You're using both brakes, keeping the wheel straight, applying both brakes. There's gnats out here trying to get my eyeballs, get all the moisture. You're applying both brakes at the same time. You're definitely feathering the front, but you're gonna have a lot of power in that front brake, so don't be afraid of it. Just be aware if something starts to slip, you hear a tire start to slide, just let off on that brake very gently, reapply the brake very gently. Right now I was able to just slide forward off of my saddle. Got one leg down on the ground, go ahead and unclick the other foot. Now if you need to hop off, depending how steep this hill is, try and tilt the bike as much as you can. Get it over to the side, and you can actually lay the bike down. That's one way. I was going to throw my leg over it, but yeah, that's probably the easiest way. Make sure it doesn't roll away for me, depending how steep that hill is. You don't want your bike taking off on you. The other thing is too, if you're in a really easy climbing gear, you may want to click down to the next gear with more resistance. That's going to help out big time. That can make or break whether you take off or not. If you got really strong legs, if you're panicking, you're going to lay down too much power. And if you're in the really easy gear, all you're going to do is spin out. So when in doubt, if you keep spinning out, just go ahead and gear down to the next harder gear. All right, so starting back out, decline, bike's on the floor. You need to get back on that climb, right? Because you know you can do it. You got strong legs. So basically just get that bike up. Pick that bike up. If you have to, you can go ahead and lean the bike over to the side. Let me change sides over here. I'm also holding the brake. Got a hold of that rear brake, so I'm controlling the bike that way. If you need to, you can do both brakes. And I just want to get that foot over, so instead of keeping it upright, throwing the leg over this way, getting caught, falling over, you can go ahead and lean the bike to you. Get that leg over. Go ahead and get straight. Still got my fingers on the brakes. Then I get my, whatever your power, your start off leg is. For me, it's my left leg. I'm going to try and get that pedal crank arm over in that almost a 3 o'clock position, 2-3 o'clock position. So when you can get your weight up on top of it, it's going to automatically push down, propelling you forward. So I'm going to go ahead and clip in. Now this ground is so loose, it's got a lot of loose gravel. So if I try and stand up right now at this point, my rear tire is just going to break free. I'm going to go nowhere. I'm probably going to fall over. So I got to put some weight, a little bit of weight on that saddle. So I'm going to get a little bit of my butt on the tip of that saddle. And my saddle's pretty high, so I'm just really getting part of my butt cheek on there. Getting my crank arm ready in that 3 o'clock position. Getting my weight over my front handlebars. And it's going to be hard to kind of push and roll forward because I'm uphill. But I'm just going to release the brake. I already got pressure on this left leg trying to power it down. As soon as I do that, brakes are getting released, the leg's getting pushed forward, and my right leg is going to get back on that pedal and start pedaling right away. I'll go ahead and do that one more time, see if we can find a different variation. This time I'll go ahead and start on the left side of the bike. So same thing, I'm going to lean this bike over towards me. Position your pedal, your left pedal, get it roughly in that 3 o'clock position. And if you have to, get away from all the gravel, that loose gravel. You don't want your tires sitting on loose gravel. I think right now I am, so let's see how we can counter that. Again, if you put too much power down, rear tire is going to slide, you're going to go nowhere. Front tire's already wanting to slide back, so get yourself in a fighting position. Or a chance of surviving position where there's not too much gravel. Kick that loose stuff away if you need to. side of my butt cheek on the tip of that saddle. Get some weight, a little bit of weight on that saddle. So right now my left foot's on my tippy toe. Ready putting some power down. If you need to get up one click, go ahead and rotate. Get one more click out of that free hub. Get in that power position. Weight down low, chest down close to the stem. And then you're going to just balance. You're going to power down that leg, release the brake. And that was pretty tough right there. So that was really loose. So I'm going to go ahead and scooch over a little bit, get out of that loose stuff. And we're going to try this again. Don't be afraid. Worst thing, you're going to fall over at, you know, half a mile an hour. But it's going to be a controlled fall. So you're not going to get hurt too much. So got most of my butt on that saddle. Power. When in doubt, if you keep spinning out, just go ahead and gear down to the next harder gear. But for now, I'm in the easiest gear in the back. I got a 46 tooth in the back, 30 tooth in the front. Just take off nice and slow. Just easy pressure, just gradually like you're laying down. Easy gas pedal on that super fighter jet.